welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because I have a very special person in the house. So introduce yourself to us.
My name is Rejoice Kaweng Lawrence. I am a wife, a mother, I am a caterer, and an event planner.
Wow, that's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get right into what we have for today. As we all know, a lot is going on in the world, okay? And people are getting so tired. People are getting fearful, depressed, and anxious, and a lot of people are going insane. And so that is why we want to discuss some of our tips, survival tips actually, on how to actually cope with what is going on in the world today. So I would like to throw this question to my friend here and to tell us a little about if it's actually a normal thing to be a little bit depressed, because sometimes I feel I have a right to be worried, I have a right to be depressed, I have a right to be anxious. I don't know. It's like it's my right. So I don't know. Do you think it's normal for one to actually get worried?
Yes, humanly, yes, the way we are wired, our emotions, our response to situations around us, yes, we are prone to fall into depression, into worry, into anxiety, and into fear. But I think the solution should be we shouldn't stay there in that position,
Yeah.
because I've seen people go down with serious health issues simply because of fear or anxiety and all that. But it shouldn't be a norm. You should find a survival skill that works for you,
Yeah.
brings you out of it. Once you see that you're snapping into it, you jump into praise, pray, read the word, meet up with friends, call a
Wow.
friend who you know that can pray with you, whether it's on the phone or just rush down to you and just pray with you. I think we're tired of friends who we just sit around and gossip with all day. Yes,
I
you
think
should.
you have even captured everything.
Okay.
She just said it all. Actually, we are going to break those down into few tips. I think about 4 or 5 tips that will help you to survive. And like she has already started, we'll go on. So it's normal to actually feel a bit worried, depressed. Sometimes things happen in life, like it's going on right now in the world. If you have been listening to the news, you know that the world is crashing down,
Seriously.
and you cannot just afford to be found sitting down there and getting depressed and getting worried. Like she said, it's normal to be a little bit afraid. In fact, it's normal to be over afraid, but do not stay there. And that is why we want to share some of our survival tips with you today. And personally, I think one of the first things I would always say to myself is reduce the news. Hello. I do not listen to news. I'm sorry to say that. It makes me feel a bit irresponsible, but excuse me, I'm not going to kill myself.
Yeah.
When you watch the news, there's nothing good going on there.
Seriously.
So if you have a way of reducing the news, do
Yeah,
that.
seriously. I was just conversing with my husband the other day, and I told him, seriously, I think the listening to news is actually a bad idea. It spoils
very
your
bad
mood the
one.
whole
Yeah.
day, because there's nothing but bad news. You see that
Yeah.
this person is getting kidnapped, this person is looting, this person is killing this one, this one. It's just so terrible.
So terrible.
I just go on net and I read headlines and I'm done, so that I will know what is going on around me.
trying
But
to
I
get the
don't.
headlines.
I don't sit down for hours to listen to news. You will just end up cursing and insulting people, and you just end up angry.
And you might even sin. in the
Seriously,
process,
I don't think.
Listening to news is not my number one go-to. Yeah. So
Yeah,
what do you
seriously.
think?
But if you like listening to the news, please go on. You are strong. There are some videos I don't watch because
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night. Seriously.
And we need that sleep as
Ah,
well.
we need it.
A lot of
We need
things
it.
are already keeping us awake.
Seriously.
Yes. Okay, I think another thing is to hang out with friends.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a
Good
good friend.
friends.
Yeah, like you. I have a good friend that
Yes.
I can open up to. I know it's difficult in our time to get a friend that you can open up to, share your life with, spend time with, and all of
Seriously,
that.
yeah.
But find friends and just spend time with. Do other things. Do other things that off work, off the tedious
Mm-hmm.
life. Just spend some time, even if
Yeah.
it's once in a week or even once in a month, depending on how busy you
Mm-hmm.
are.
Mm-hmm.
It's really going to reduce the stress and
And
keep you
also be
sane.
that friend that
Mm-hmm.
someone can actually lean on also in days of trouble,
Yeah.
because we need those. Seriously, we need the fellowship, we
Yeah.
need the connection,
Yeah.
we need people that will just listen to us sometimes, not and without being judgmental.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just about getting the person to respond to some of the things you say. Sometimes it's just to listen
Yeah.
and just pray with you.
Yeah.
I think I'm tired of having people giving me opinions concerning my issues. Yes, this is
Same.
what I think you should do. This is what I no. I need
Same.
friends who will give me solutions from the Word of God. I don't need all those. I'm tired of people's opinions. Seriously,
That's really powerful. Yeah. So hang out with friends. Okay. So what other thing do you suggest
I
people
think
should do?
prayer.
Prayer.
That should be a very quick response.
Yeah.
When you begin to see negative things around you and you begin to hear negative things, don't just assimilate and just. You can actually change the course of things with your word. There's power in the tongue. I just discovered it, and it's you. We can change the course of nations. We don't even know what we have, and then I think the devil is actually distracting us to keep us away from that.
For prayer.
But don't allow it to happen. You can change destinies. You can change the course of nations. Speak positivity into Nigeria. Speak peace into Nigeria, and you will see it come to pass.
Yeah.
Probably God is waiting on us to actually change the course of our nation, but we are just accepting things as they are.
Yeah.
We should not be. Christians are not supposed to be passive about anything.
Yeah.
You don't accept things simply because that's the norm. We are supposed to be the ones that will change the course of this nation. Why? Because we are the salt, and salt changes the taste.
That's really powerful. Salt changes the taste. Excuse me. I don't like what I see in Nigeria. I don't like the taste of what I see in Nigeria. And I think
Yes.
prayer shouldn't be over. In fact, recently I went through some posts online and I see people saying we should stop praying.
Hmm?
Yeah. In
Wow.
fact, I have seen over 10 posts
Wow.
online that said prayer, we've been praying all these years. What has prayer done? Are you serious? Have you really been praying? That's the
it.
question.
That's it.
Because the fact that we go to church or wherever we go to and we are being told to pray does not mean that we are praying.
Yes.
And
He
we
said,
are not seeing results.
yes, the Bible says we should ask anything in accordance to my will. I think that is what we should be looking at. In
Yeah.
accordance to the will of God.
Yeah.
Probably that's why we don't get answers to our prayers, because we are praying for things that we want to happen. We're not praying concerning things that are in the mind of God concerning us. So that's why we don't see results. But pray in accordance to His will, and you will see things happen.
Yeah. And the person that was arguing, most of the people that posted those posts asking us to stop praying, actually saying we've not been acting. I agree that there's a place to act.
Yes.
But how do you know what to do if you haven't gone to pray
Yes,
and
that's
hear what you should do? You don't just act. What are you acting on? Who gave you the instruction to act?
Yes.
So prayer, please. We need to pray. And if you're not serious with God, excuse me, He's not going to be
Seriously.
serious.
Like recently, when I went out of the house during this Salah break, and I discovered there was no keke, and I was like, how am I going out today? But I just whispered a word of prayer to God, and I said, God, please grant me favor, because I went out with my little baby on my back, and I didn't want to enter a taxi that would be so cramped up and all that. And a guy just came by, walked past me, but I just heard in my spirit, would you enter this car if you stopped? And I said, why not? The guy
Communicating with the Holy
came back.
Spirit.
He actually came back and apologized for not picking me up,
Wow.
and picked me up to my destination. And then my conversation ended that, God bless you, sir. And he was like, God bless you too. I think we all
That's
underrate
powerful.
God a lot.
Because you prayed.
Yes.
Because you prayed. And you heard God to enter that car. Hey, if you haven't had God to enter that car,
It
excuse
should have been
me,
something else with the cases
Maybe-
of kidnapping and all that these
maybe you
days.
would have found yourself. But because you
Seriously.
heard God. So, see, if you don't pray and hear God, we are wasting our time.
Seriously.
Whatever action we take it's not going to work. If you read through the Bible, how kings went to fight in the past,
Yeah.
they will ask God, should I go?
That's right.
And God will be like, go or don't go.
Yeah.
You're asking us to act, and then what are we acting on? So
That's
let's not
it.
dwell on that too much. But we've mentioned reduce the way you listen to news, get some friends to hang out, and pray.
Prayer.
Okay.
I think these
Yeah.
tips should be enough.
Yeah.
And
these are
then
quite enough.
get hobbies.
Yeah.
Things that excites you, things that develops you. I think one of the things is that we should develop ourselves every day,
Yeah.
so that each day we wake up and we're happy with the we're happy with the person that we are becoming. I think that's one thing. Sometimes we don't develop ourselves, and then if you're not developing, you're actually going backwards.
Yeah. Wow, that's powerful. If you're not developing, you're going backwards. And the world is moving backwards. Do not join the world to
Seriously.
move backward. I think the final thing is to always get medical checkups. There's so
Yeah.
many people have slumped recently, and the person
Try
is
and
looking
check yourself.
fine, but then you just slump.
Yeah.
So try and always check yourself.
You never know what's going on in your
Yeah,
body.
that little headache might mean a lot of serious things. So
Seriously.
at least every month or once in a while, check yourself.
Yeah.
Be happy. Eat good food.
That's right,
You know,
that's right.
Eat good food.
Yeah.
Be prayerful. Be serious with God.
Yeah.
Be serious with God.
The
If you're
times
not
are hard,
se-
oh.
In fact, if you're not serious with God, all these things we've mentioned will not even work for you. The only hope we have is God.
That's right.
Jesus, precisely. When I say God, I'm not talking about just any kind of God. I'm talking about Jesus. Be serious with Jesus Christ. He is our hope of
That's
glory.
right.
Even if this world is going to crumble, if everything is going to come to an end, we have a hope
Yeah.
in Jesus Christ.
A living hope.
A living hope.
Yeah.
This is not the end of it.
Yeah.
We have a home in heaven. If we exit today, we have
We know
nothing
where
to
we're
be-
going. That's
we
right.
have nothing to be afraid of. So I don't know if you have any other thing to add.
I think
out.
you should live happy no matter the situation. Yes, it's difficult to actually be happy in these times.
Very true.
Find things that makes you happy, and then always celebrate the person that you are.
Thank you so much. So thank you guys for watching our video to the end. Do not forget to like this video after watching it, and please support our channel by clicking that subscribe button and the bell notification just right beside it, so that you can get instantly notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Bye.
Bye.